Hi, it's BB. So the new thing with them is that they're triggering thoughts. Now, remember what I've said before. So those of you who are experiencing these energy weapons and you're hearing them and you're getting emotional upheavals. Now, think what I'm saying. Think about it this way. You're emotionally overwrought. You get angry. You get short-tempered. You're irritable. You're feeling frustrated. You're feeling like you're never going to get out of this situation. You're feeling like you're never going to succeed. This happened to me back in 2008. I fell into a depression because of it. I was convinced that I was never, ever, 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 ever going to do anything where I could do something and get a result. At the same time, I also felt like something was crawling on the top of my head, like a layer of gel was on my brain. I used to tell people that 2008. So if I'm correct, this went back in 2008. That's the year that my dad died. But mind you, that's the year that my dad died. So I don't know prior to that how many years this started in earnest. Whatever happened, they wanted to keep me away from people so that I don't have a partner who will question, will tell me your life story. Where is this money? Where are these stamps? Let's go look for them. They couldn't afford that. They pretty much ruined a big chunk of my life. They ruined a big chunk of my life. See, this is when you have people who are of a criminal mindset and then suddenly a bunch of money falls or a ton of money falls in their lap. This is what they do with it. They tend to do crazy things. Criminal activities are the first thing. They look for the most ugly thing that they can invest in. They don't look like normal people. You have a few dollars, you build yourself up, you keep that income flowing. That's a productive person. When money falls in a lump sum in people's laps like that, who are from the get-go probably criminal-minded. I mean, I can't see how the money would turn you into a lunatic. I can't see that. It just means that you had to have something um, in your mind that was triggered by the money that would lead you to commit crimes or do something that is less than honest. And this is not less than honest. There are people who are dishonest. Don't do gang stalking. They don't even get involved in gang stalking activities. They don't. It doesn't happen. This is like an extreme situation. These are extremely bad people. Now, they're telling me now, remember we're talking about your reactions to these energy weapons and whatever they're doing. Um, if you recall 2020, how angry I used to get all through 2021. Angry, angry, angry. I was emotionally overwrought. But anger because of my online business that they were attacking. I had to let it go anyway. And with that being said, it's they're at it again. Now they're harping after all these years of gang stalking me. My cousins had told me something that my dad had said. I don't know if this is true or not. They could have made this up. I don't know. Because my dad never said anything to me. He never said anything to me that I tried to kill him. This is the man who sold my dad's house is saying, he told my cousin that. Does she believe when she tried to talk to him? I just figured, hey, maybe I'm just rubbing this man the wrong way. My tone is clipped. I'm just angry. You talk to him. She called him from Bangladesh. She married someone in Bangladesh. She called him, and he was telling her the same thing. Does she believe that my dad would leave anything for me? That's all he has, that my dad said I tried to kill him. And he gave a story, a story that you're going to see only in the movies. They want me to tell the story. I'm not going to tell the story. This is what prompts me to make this video. They want me, they're picking things from my head. Remember, these people are downloading my thoughts, my memories. They're picking things from my head. They see me talking to someone, consorting with someone, just hanging out with someone, walking along the sidewalk, anything at all. They want me, they're pushing me. Well, they're not going to stop hounding me until I tell them who these people were. I don't know if they're afraid of the people or they think they can trick and trap me. I don't know. When I tell you I want to beat the shit out of these people, I do. I do. Basically, what they're telling me is that they're not going to leave me alone until they have some fake confession of something that I didn't do. I keep telling them, take it to the police. If they have downloaded something, they did it illegally. Let's get past that. Take it to the police. Conspiracy to commit murder, I don't think there's an expiration date on it. Take it to the fucking police. Don't try to blackmail me. I said this back in 2001. If you see me with a gun in my hand, it's smoking. There's a dead body on the floor still writhing from a fresh bullet wound. Don't try to fucking blackmail me. Take it to the fucking police. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. You see why I want to hurt them? I do. I physically want to hurt them. These people are just, when I say bad, bad doesn't cover. They're evil fucking critters. They're bad. Bad people. But whatever this is, it's a case. Now they're telling me something about the neighbor next door saying something. I don't know. They're telling me something about the neighbor saying. So this is what they want. People are looking out through their peepholes because they can hear me. My door is open. I like that airflow because when I'm locked in here, it's like whatever they're doing is just the smells. But I don't think it's they can control air. I do think, however, with the gases that they're using, these mustard gases and whatever they're cooking up together, concocting, I should say, is causing me to have what is called empty nose syndrome, where the filter in my nose is slowly melting away. So the smells are becoming overpowering, really overpowering, to the point where my lungs start to contract. At the mere hint of something spicy or whatever, now my eyes are burning. My lungs start to contract. You can feel it tightening because the filter is gone, and I'm expecting a barrage. Right now, the smell is so intense. I smell glue. I smell, when you wake up, you smell glue. Now, I'm thinking energy weapon, heat, right? It gives off some kind of heat. Now, if they have like a ton of glue, I don't know, whatever they have, right? If they have a ton of stuff, stuff people would sniff to get high, like glue, acetone, household cleaners, anything that gives off a really heady scent, and you put an energy weapon on it, right, and heat it up, it's going to start to permeate. If they're hanging them in the walls, you got to be careful. Watch out. If it's happening to you, check your walls. If you can go up in your attic, pull out the top packing, see which one is loose, and you might find something in there that they will put in there, and then they will go from a distance and train the energy weapons against your walls. All around. Because they seem to have a handful of them. And you're in there suffocating. You can't take it. Headaches. You're losing your fucking mind. You wake up. You know what they're saying? They want it to be where I wake up when I don't know my name. You see how spiteful. These people went from stealing my inheritance, my grandma's stamps, confiscating their belief system on my dad's money and holding on to it, because my dad is not going to give away his money, and my dad is not going to give away my mom's money or my money. He can't do that legally. My stepmother signed a affidavit. She signed an affidavit to give the house that she and my dad bought in the country to her niece. She told my cousin on my dad's side that when she dies, everything is for me. I guess the house wasn't included at the time because she had control over half the house, so she did that. My dad's name is in his bank accounts, his insurance, my mom's insurance, my insurance. Her fucking family don't have right, they do not have rights, legal rights to any of this. They don't have rights to either of these things. They don't. If they committed some kind of an insurance fraud, if that's what the case is, why are they trying to, I'm trying to go to worst case scenario here of why they want to literally kill me. But do they have to put me down and make me look like dirt? Is that the way they do it? To make themselves feel, well, they're not killing somebody who's a good person, but somebody who's a sinner just like them. It still doesn't give them the right to kill me. They try to preserve their lives because they feel like to kill them would be a bad thing. It's not fair, is it? Now when it comes to people like us, we don't have that right in no given situation, under no circumstances do we have those same rights as they seem to think they carry, which is true. They do have those rights. As mad as I get, I want to pound one of them. If I do that, I'll spend the rest of my life in prison. If I act out of anger, I'll spend the rest of my life. And I don't want that. I don't want to go to prison for these people. They already have me in a sort of prison here. To be spending the rest of my life where I shower once a week and get 1 hour of sunlight, I don't want that. Because if this goes to court, this will be a high-profile case. And even if all these things do come out, they're still going to put me in prison for even if I go and attack one of them without defending myself in the process. Like, well, they're here and I defended myself. Because they have no right to be in my home. They were never invited in my home. So, with that being said, that's how it is. At no given time, I have that right, apparently. Or you might have that right. Anyway, I'm going to make the video short. And it's like, what I was going to say is like they want me to say certain things. And then they're telling you that you're psychic. They're sharing the same memories with you because they're downloading it. Now, I don't know how clear these memories are. They're telling you it's like a 3D type situation where they're there. Like there's some videos like that. Evil was one of them. There's if you watch the last season of Evil, like the last 3 episodes of the whole series, the very latest season of Evil, the TV show, you'll see all these people with these glasses all over their windows looking at them. Like they're there. Look at it. I'll find the name of the episode. They're trying to tell me, and this is what it looks like to them. Like they're there in the image, in the memory, walking around, slapping away. Like just what they're seeing. I don't know if this is true or not. Something is holding these people riveted. I don't know what it is. But I'll find the episode, the name of the episode, and I'll put it here. Watch it, and it'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about, what they're trying to tell me it is. They're just trying to make us say things. And somebody warned me about this before. Don't say anything. This is what they want. For you to, your whole life, well, they can say, well, they're not downloading anything. They have no idea what you're talking about. All right.